Hello, thank you for joining us on this special edition Smile, Create, Repeat demo video. This is for the 2019 Deluxe Holiday Sketch Box. We're going to be using our handbook journal, a Tombow 2H pencil, so it's a hard lead, it'll do a nice light line, Copic brush pen to ink a Santa Claus face. And then we're going to be using our Tombow gray dual tip pen to add some value and shadow. All right, let's get started. So just the basic shape, eye lines. Gonna draw in his eyes there. Eyebrows. Little nose turned up like a bow. Mustache. And he has a little hair sticking out of his hat. All right, so inking is a lot like what you would see in the comic books and things like that. And for something like that, they would really show all the shadows. So they would this would be black, that would be black, things like that. But we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna go at it and see what, because this is different than that. So I start up here and I'm gonna do these little dashes because I'm trying to show that his hat, the white part of his hat is fuzzy. So I'm doing light pressure, varying the pressure, but that will break up the line and also show all these little hash marks as the way the fur or the fuzzy or whatever it is, whichever direction they go. Oh, that one I hit too hard there, didn't I? And now I'm going to light to harder pressure for his hair. Some of the hair sticking out here. And what's going on over here? So I'm doing light pressure there too because I want a fine line. Now I'm gonna go ahead and fine line there up to his mustache. And a couple little marks here, just for some of the little hairs from his mustache. And now we have hit the sideburns coming over his ear. And this one I'm gonna try to make it a nice sweeping line. That one I messed up, but I'm just gonna fix it by adding that curl there. And now this one down here is a little clunky, so I'm going to extend it. I did that on purpose, of course, so you could see. Fine line. That made a nice point there. And now here, I want it fatter there because it's going to be, and that I tapered just because that's the way my hand went, but I knew I was going to be coming back over it and cleaning it up, and you can clean that up too. There you go. All right, we'll add his mouth. His lip and some hair. Just some fine lines to show that. And his ear. And he's got hair back there. That was a good one. There. And just some of those overlapping lines to add interest. And now I'm going to do the fuzzy lines again for the ball on the end of his cap, and then where that attaches. And now these eye lines, it's going to be thin on the outside and get thicker towards the inside. And then I'm going to try to do that again, thicker here to thin there. I need that to be a little thicker on the there, and we'll do, I think we'll do, yeah. Some funny eyebrows, little line there, and then we'll do his nose. And that's it for the inking. All right, so we're gonna do black right there. And I'm going to go in and make the hat black. But I'm going to try to leave the top edge white. Just because I want to. And then this edge here, I'm going to leave. And so now we'll have to go in and think about what we're going to do with the fuzz. And that's nice because that adds a little more contrast. All right, so we have that. Now I'm going to go in with this gray pen, and because I want the beard and the hat and that to the pom-pom there to look white, to brighter, I'm going to go in and just add this square, well, rectangle shape behind it, kind of like a frame. Oops. And I'm using the side of my brush, as you can see, because that gives it a nice large area to cover. And this back in here, and then you can use the point of the brush to get in those fine details. And this is nice, this pen is nice because if you go back over what you just did, it makes it darker, and then you can probably make it darker again. So I'm also going to go in and add a little bit of shadow. So I'm gonna brush in, just like we did with the black lines, the texture, just to add a little bit of value there. I'm going to shade the ears, the hair, under his nose, under his eyebrows, under his puffy eyes. He's tired, it's been a long season. And I'm going to do a little bit of shadow in his beard. And you can see I'm pulling, And it's getting, they were fine. It was broad to fine. And then we'll put a little shadow under where his hat is, under the hair, and that's it. So I hope you learned a couple things and some neat ways to use these awesome pencil, brush pen, and dual brush pen from Tombow using black, gray, and the color of the paper. So thank you very much, and Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays from Smile, Create, Repeat.